So I'm really excited because I've received my Icon rear light from the guys at C-Sense. I filled in a link from Instagram and they popped me one over in the post. So I'm really excited to see what this does. Immediately I can see from the box that it says it's 2 times 95 lumen, which is got to be one of the brightest lights out there. Most rear lights are somewhere up to about 100, so the fact we've got 2 times 95, i.e. 190 lumen coming from this light, it's going to be very, very bright, so I'm looking forward to that. Just one thing before we get into the box, I just really love how it's packaged, really clear and very eye-catching for someone who works with products. I just really love how they've done this, and it would certainly catch my eye in a shop. So let's see what's in the box. What we have inside the box is, well, we've got the Icon light itself, which comes with the standard bike mount. It also comes with a spare mount if you want to put it on an aero bike. It comes with 2 rubber straps, which is really good because I have a habit of breaking these, so having a spare one's going to be great. It comes with the instruction. The last thing that's in the box is the charging cable, so which is good. So it's USB and it connects with most things. Most people have USB chargers these days, so that's really good. So now we've got the light out of the box, we're just going to test it and see what it's like. The warning says don't be looking directly at it, it's a very bright light, so I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds and that should put it on. It does, so it's just straight into a pulse mode, and then another click should put it into steady state. One of the things I can see immediately, which I really like, is the fact that the light has got brighter. I guess that's because it's not moving, and that's one of the cool things about this light, is that it reacts to the situation you're in. So if you're approaching a roundabout or a junction, or if car headlights from behind catch it, the light shines brighter or a bit dimmer depending on what you're doing. And there's a few other cool things once we get the app downloaded that we can look at. So I'm just going to put the light into sleep mode and turn it off just before we get going. So in the box comes the little C-Sense card, which is telling me I can download the Icon app from the App Store. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. So we've got the app downloaded, and just a couple of cool things straight away off that. I have it labelled as Gary's Icon, which is great. On the right hand side of my phone, I can see it's telling me I've got 72% battery life. I can increase or decrease the intensity of the light. At present it'll be at 80% when I turn it back on here. We can turn on theft mode. Now basically that works in the background when your phone and the light are connected to each other. If you stop for a coffee and it detects a movement of your bike, then it will alert you. It's also got crash mode feature on this. When I turn that on, it asks me for an emergency contact number. So if you happen to crash your bike, the guys will text your emergency contact and give them your GPRS and tell them you've crashed. The third feature here is to pair with the light itself, which I guess allows all the other things to happen. So I'm just going to turn the light on here and we'll just see how all that works. So I'm just going to increase and decrease the intensity. So it's sitting at about 80% at the minute, and you can see as I push the button it takes it down by 10% each time, right the way down to 10, and then we can increase it back up again to 80, 90 and 100. So I think that's really cool to be able to do that. I'm someone who, when I'm on the bike, is always on and off my phone, either taking pictures or looking at Strava, so this is another cool feature that I have here. So really at this stage what we need to do is get it on the bike and get out on the road and see how it works. So we're just going to get the Icon connected to the seat post on the back of the bike, and we'll get going on the road and get this a good test. All good to go. Let's get out on the road and see what this looks like. So guys, you can see even before we leave the house just how bright it is. We're really looking forward to seeing how it reacts whenever we get out on the road. It's not really dark outside, but it does say that it adjusts for daylight and stuff, so we'll see what that looks like when we get going. Hi guys, so not long in from testing the Icon rear light by C-Sense. I must say I'm really excited about this product. It's certainly one of the brightest rear road lights I've seen for a bike, and certainly I loved how the different functions came about as we cycled. The wee previous clip is just a sped up of about 10 minutes round the block. We started off with pulse on the light, and then about halfway through I used the app to switch to a steady state, so that's really cool that you can do that. Certainly from the naked eye, the light reacted quite well to the different things we were doing. When we came to a junction or a roundabout, it got a lot brighter, and also when a car come up from behind me, from the naked eye the light certainly got brighter. You could see that from the guys filming behind. So really excited about this product, would certainly recommend it. So I would say to you guys, pop over to csense.cc and get one of these purchased. Also pop over and follow the guys on Instagram, and you can subscribe below for more videos from myself, or follow me on Instagram at The Causeway Cyclist. Cheers guys.